It's very laid back, even though it's still up-tempo and very...
Hello. They're really letting them play. It's a physical game. Oh, me, oh, my.
Hey everybody, how's it going? I've got another brand new music video reaction / review coming at you today, and this one is for Magic by 슈퍼주니어, and they said it was going to be a kind of groovy, funky track, but to be totally honest, the written descriptions that I read about songs before they actually come out have generally been totally off base and confusing to me, so I don't really know what to expect, but it is 슈퍼주니어. They tend to be really consistent, put out a lot of music that I enjoy and that I think is very high quality. So let's check out Magic, see how it sounds, and see if they can keep up that high level of consistency. Here we go.
The magic girl, 넌 너무 놀라워.
Magic? Kinda like Secret?
날아가 따라가는데 눈을 깜빡일 틈도 아까워 숨을 참아보는 나. Baby she's alright. 적봉 TV에 sexy girl 그 옆에 매직 show.
Uh-oh. Do we have a new subunit here? Not Donghae and Hyuk, but Kangin and Enyuk?
뿐이라는 걸 다 아는 내게 나타난 너. She's so hot, she's so fire. No tricks up this soul makeup 어디가. She's so cool,
Alright.
beautiful. 아무리 찾으려고 애써도 안 돼. 내게 날아올라 two of us. 다시 내게 빠져 two of us. She's so hot, she's so fire. 아무런 magic, magic, magic girl. She's so mysterious, I'm delirious. circus와는 다른 불 쏘는 메비우스. 불꽃의 두 시선을 뺏겨 상상했던 모든 것은 계속. This girl is magic and I'm so ecstatic.
Ooh, that's awesome.
하는 사이에도 더는 다가와.
Got those background vocals echoing the rap. That's really cool. There's Donghae.
내겐 가려진 같은 세상 중에 어느 곳을 골라야 할지 고민을 멈출 수 없어 나. She's so hot, she's so fire. 분명히 넌 tricks up 네 손의 끝 어디가. She's so cool.
Really missed his voice. I know he's been back for a while, but still.
애써도 안 돼.
Definitely occupies and fills a very specific vocal space within this group, so.
내게 빠져 two of us.
It's definitely kind of like a missing puzzle piece they've gotten back recently.
Magic, magic, magic girl. Magic tricks 완전히 흥분해 girl. 거기가 충분해. 위드해 널 이 틈에 넌 난 가두고 slow motion. 자 어서 빠져나가봐 나를 빠져나가봐.
I really like these sort of brass parts. I think they're synth or sampled brass.
Magic, magic, she's so hot. She's so.
That was interesting.
잘보는 tricks up 이 가슴 속 어디가. She's so cool.
Yeah, it definitely sounds kind of like synth or sampled brass. I wish they would have gone with like a real horn section. I think that would have given this song like an extra 10% of energy and intensity. But actually the song is a little bit less intense than you might think. It's very laid back, even though it's still up-tempo and very...
Hello. They're really letting them play. It's a physical game. Oh, me, oh, my.
Oh,
Sexy girl I'm not musician.
totally got embarrassed on the court. Like those little animated effects too, that was cool. Kind of of an interesting ending, but wow, that was a really good song. I liked it a lot. The minor to major thing in the chorus, I know I always talk about that, but it occurred again and it was done really well in this song. And overall, I thought the chorus was really, really strong, and it kind of allowed for the rest of the song to be a little bit more fun, relaxed, and just have sort of mini featured sections for each member. So it did really diverge from the chorus. I know a lot of Super Junior's music, they have such great group vocals that the entire song is like structured to be, you know, layers and layers of like one continuous awesome line of orchestrated group vocals. And yeah, each member sings individual parts, but overall the song is constructed in such a way where it's just this like awesome, carefully fit together stream of vocal layering, and you always have multiple singers doing stuff or overlapping, and it creates a really, really cool sort of musical teamwork. And that type of music and singing and arranging is a really big strength of Super Junior and one of the reasons why I really like them. But in this song, they actually didn't do that as much. The chorus had that really cool group vocal thing going on that Super Junior is just amazing at doing, but then the rest of the vocals, you know, the raps and the verses were much more detached and were more of an individual or solo vocal focus. So each member got to do their own thing, have their own little bit of style in there, and there wasn't just that giant sort of unifying single group vocal present throughout the entire song. And out of the two different ways I'm kind of describing Super Junior doing vocals for their songs, neither one is really better or worse, they're just different. It shows that they're very versatile, and it just ended up being a really great song that also happens to showcase each of them individually, while still having that legendary Super Junior group vocal in the chorus that we all expect. So this was definitely a really good choice for them, I think, musically, arrangement-wise. And I don't know if you guys really picked up on that, if you felt like it was just a regular Super Junior song, or if you felt like it was a little bit more of an individual feature type of thing. If you picked up on that, let me know. If you didn't really think that was the case, also let us know, and hopefully we can get some good discussions going. So let's go ahead and jump back in this song. Keep in mind that sort of group focus versus individual focus thing as you listen, and I'll try to point out a bunch of other stuff as well. So here we go. They've got a nice little bit of distortion on that piano part. Sounds a little bit like an electric piano. Definitely got some crunch on it though. Gives it that a little bit more aggressive and rough sound. See, listen to how they're using it as kind of a rhythmic instrument besides, you know, a harmonic chord instrument. Adding some layers of synthesizers panned really wide. Listen to how clean and precise these group vocals are. Super smooth. As usual, I'm a big fan of Kangen's voice. It just has a really cool tone. And the vocal mix in the chorus is just amazing because you can feel like you're hearing every single one of them popping out of the mix, but at the same time they're all perfectly blended together. It's just like right on the edge of where you can't tell exactly who you're hearing, kind of front and center. Really, really great vocal production. I like the rap by Heechul as well. That was a cool little video effect. This song's definitely like an up-tempo track. Very fun song, but it's actually a little more laid back, which I do like. It kind of fits the setting of being like an individual showcase, I think, really well. I do wish it would have been real brass. There's some really cool like funky bass stuff going on too, but it's a little quiet in the mix. Just it's appropriate for the style of the song, you know, the production and the writing, but I just always like hearing funky bass, so it would have been nice if they boosted that up a little bit more. I'm addicted to your magic, that was really cool arrangement-wise. Doing that little pause there. Definitely unexpected. but it fits very well into the song. It's just a little like focal point or piece of interest. So you notice right here, they're like passing off from soloist to soloist rather than being like one giant unifying sound. Massive like basketball block there, that was pretty funny. Actually, I'm going to run it back here a tiny bit because there's a great example of something I was talking about a little bit earlier. When you listen to this group vocal part right at the end, who are you hearing the most? I know it's layered together, there's multiple people singing at once, but who are you feeling like you're hearing the most out of the group of voices? And I bet you in the comments section we're going to see a whole bunch of different answers. There are certain times where you can't really tell who you're hearing because the song is produced so well, your ear might pick out a certain singer and you'll be like, oh, that's the person who I'm hearing the most, and then you might listen to it a second or a third time and realize that you're actually hearing 2 or 3 other members just as loud as that one that you originally picked out. So I just think that's a really cool technique because your ear's going to kind of hear who you want to hear. There are multiple people that you could argue were the main voice or the loudest voice in a certain section because they're all so close. So listen here and let me know in the comments section who the main voice was. If you had to pick one voice, which voice are you hearing the most in this last section? Let's take a listen. And you might be really sure of yourself at first because our ear tends to pick the things out that we want to hear, but then listen to it a few more times and I bet you'll lose a lot of confidence in your pick because there are other voices that are definitely right there competing for that lead spot. And the other thing that I wanted to point out, because I kind of talked over it before, were the backing vocals behind Heechel's rap. It was a really cool idea to put them there the way they did. They were really tight. Definitely reminded me of NSYNC or Youngstown. And again, it's just these attention to detail, you know, artistic maturity things that Super Junior is so good at. And I thought that was a really cool little point of interest. And also thematically, it's almost a subtle hint going back to the fact that this is a more individually focused song. And then they threw in that really tight sort of group focused section. And it was just kind of floated in there and ghosted there, sort of reminding you like, oh, this is what we usually do, but this song is definitely more of a solo focus. So I don't know if that was their intention, but if it was definitely really clever. And overall, I just really enjoyed this song. Great, groovy, happy track. Cool music video. They included some basketball stuff, which is awesome. And yeah, I just think it was a really solid comeback from Super Junior. They just seem to keep that level of high quality and consistency going at all times, and that's something I really appreciate. So I hope you guys enjoyed watching this reaction/review. Please like, comment, and subscribe. If you could share this video all over the place, Facebook, Tumblr, Twitter, forums, all that stuff really helps us out, and I'll see you guys next time.